Hi guys, welcome to a second podcast for movie reviews. I'm here with Mahdiyar, Victoria, Adrian, and Tresvonne. Alright, and the first movie is Warcraft with Tresvonne, Ben Foster, and Dominic Cooper. Anyone want to start off?
I don't know. Should we do a compliment sandwich? Should it be like good, bad, good, or just bad, bad, bad?
Well, I give the trailer a 3.5 out of 5.
I was gonna say like 100.
No, out of 5.
Out of 5.
The thing is, like the movies based on video games, they're not usually like top and just very good.
Yeah, I mean, there's always this curse going about like video game movies and like, is there ever going to be a good video game movie? And people were super excited about Warcraft because they put so much work into their own product and their own brand and their cinematics, and you would expect it to be, you know, something crazy. Me personally, I thought it looked a little bit campy, and it was basically like get hyped the trailer. It was like, we have nothing to show you but like CGI armor and orcs. That was cool.
Birds flying in the sky.
Yeah, man, it was like we're look at these feathers, look at this engine rendering these feathers in real time.
I got a Lord of the Rings vibe off of it.
Yeah, but I mean, Lord, that's likely, right? Because of Warcraft being set in that cool kind of like high fantasy world,
Yeah.
just like Lord of the
Orcs
Rings,
versus
just like,
humans
right.
again,
yeah,
pretty much.
It goes back to like Dungeons and Dragons and stuff like that, right? It's cool to see this like fantastic world that exists on the table or on the computer, kind of have a physical presence, even though it's not really like real. But it's cool to be like, oh yeah, that's my character, you know, ripping it up.
The thing is, like, because the Warcraft world is like kind of so detailed, everything about it. So even in video games, so I feel like they kind of had a chance to, like, I don't know, come up with a good story, and I'm just making a movie that could be there, but like. What do you think like they could do to make it better? Like what is like this thing about it that we can never had a good movie from video games?
You know, that's a really hard question to answer. I feel like I have like so much weight on my shoulders trying to answer that, and I'm not going to because I don't know how. But another thing too is I think is it an original story or is it one of the stories, like one of the campaigns in Warcraft or something? Because I know there's millions of stories.
I think it's the origin story.
Yeah, I think it's based off of the first game, I believe.
Okay, cool. I would have no idea. Yeah.
Alright, now moving into Now You See Me 2 with Jesse Eisenberg, Mark Ruffalo, Woody Harrelson, Dave Franco, Daniel Radcliffe, Lizzie Chaplin, and Michael Caine.
There's one thing I want to know. I haven't seen the first one, so is it in the movie? Is it supposed to be real magic that they're doing? And
I remember the first movie.
It's all about illusions and everything, but like pretty much they're a group of Robin Hoods, pretty much like.
They call themselves the Four Horsemen.
Yeah.
Ooh, biblical reference.
So basically, Mark Ruffalo's character is the mastermind behind it all, and the four of them are sort of like his pawns, and they pull off all these really cool illusions. And then with this one, they get kidnapped, and they end up in China, and then they have to pull off some really big stunt or something.
That makes
They're like
sense.
being blackmailed by somebody.
Yeah.
Isn't it
Radcliffe's
Daniel
character.
Radcliffe that's
Yeah.
like blackmailing them? So it's Harry Potter 8, want to see a card trick. That's what this is.
The only thing I'm not happy about is that they switched Isla Fisher's character with this new girl.
Yeah, I thought that looked kind of off.
Why?
I'm not upset
I
about it.
won't
'Cause I don't
say
remember.
anything, but I saw the movie last night, and they wrote her out pretty decent. Like,
Okay.
Alright, I don't know. I mean, I subscribe to the idea of suspended disbelief when I go to the movies and when I see magic. So I'm excited to just kind
It
of.
does look really cool.
Yeah, just not for nothing, it looks awesome, right? Of course, it's not real even within the movie itself.
So within the movie, it's not supposed to be real magic.
It's supposed to look as real as possible, but there's always there's. Do they
trick
do
of eye, pretty much.
Yeah, it's like you know, hand quicker than the eye or whatnot.
Pretty
So
much,
yeah, it's basically like it looks like real magic to people, but then they go through this whole like Ocean's 11.
It goes back and
We're
explains
planning
it.
to explain what we do. Yeah, it's kind of cool like that. It's kind of cool like that.
Ironically, Daniel Radcliffe's the horrible magician, which is funny.
I thought you were gonna say horrible midget, which would have been accurate.
He is short.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know what I like. I'm gonna have to see this how they explain it because I'm seeing in the trailer like a dude falling back and he melts into the water.
Part of the trailer.
He melts into water. I'm just like, how is it not real magic in the movie? How are they gonna? How do you explain that?
Mirrors. There's clearly mirrors.
You'll see when you watch it.
And he falls into a mirror, and it slices his body into a million pieces, and there's water. It's mirrors. It's smoke and mirrors.
But how does he stop the rain? Like, I mean,
Stop.
Get mirrors.
Make it go
Like
up.
you guys are
Yeah, right.
this.
I don't know.
It's obviously fake water with some type of magnets in it.
That's it's
I think it was
beyond Chris Angel level though. So
I like the music.
Oh, that guy was terrible. With his
Chris Angel?
with his Brooklyn accent or his New York accent. We're gonna do a trick, and I need you. We've never met before, correct?
oh yeah, every time.
all right. You have to believe in magic. He was a funny guy. I used to love Chris Angel. I'm talking so much shit. I was a huge fanboy.
Next up is Conjuring 2 with Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga.
I give it a 4, but
Sideburns.
I feel like the first trailer and the first movie was much more scarier than what I saw for the second trailer.
Agreed. So far, I'm not hyped up on the scare factor, but the story based is
Oh yeah, there's a
decent.
big plot twist.
Everything they do is based off, or all those movies are based off of actual
True stories.
True stories, right?
Yeah, they're actual.
that's what's pretty cool.
What do you call them? Mediums?
They're mediums. Or,
Yeah,
well,
they
one of
are,
them is
yeah.
a
The
medium.
mother or the
Or the
wife.
wife is a
sorry.
Vera
medium. and
Farmiga's
he's just,
character,
like,
yeah.
a badass.
Yeah.
He's like, she's a medium and he walks around with a cross. They're a perfect team. Yeah, no, it looked pretty interesting. I have it like horror is one of my favorite genres.
Opposite.
In any way, shape, or form. No, I love horror movies. So
Yeah, they're great.
I
I
really,
love them myself.
I really hate when like the trailer makes it look like they're gonna rely on the jump scare.
Yeah.
Because that's not fear. That's anxiety. You know
I
what
have
mean?
both, so.
You have fear of your own anxiety.
Yeah.
No, but it's more so like it's less psychological and it's less putting me into the space that I should be afraid and more like I'm preparing myself to react to whatever is going to pop up on the screen.
Yeah, a lot of horror movies are doing that these days. Whenever you watch the trailers, it seems like it's all about the jump scare. Like I'm not even too big into the horror genre, but I could say like I guess thriller is different, but like thriller is different.
It's
right?
a very American take on horror and like what fear is, right? It's anxiety and the like anxiousness that like jump and something's there behind you.
This one didn't make me jump though. Like the first one did, but I was able to keep my eyes on the screen the whole time.
The part is it didn't make me jump, but I knew from watching other horror movies and seeing that like I was being queued up. That scene in the trailer when she looks into the mirror,
And the
she
nun.
turns around, she looks in the mirror and turns around. I'm like, okay, great. 2 more times and it's gonna be right in front of me.
And
then it happened and I was like,
it's expected.
great, you know. And I mean, it's a super old example, but I remember in the original Grudge. I'm gonna sound like such a douchebag. The original Japanese version.
I was about to use that for reference. Or no, Ring, the Japanese.
Both of them actually,
Yeah.
but the example I'm going to use from The Grudge, there's a scene where the main character is at the bottom of the stairs, and that like little boy, he's not like popping up or anything. He's literally just walking around the screen. And that exactly. See how you just like squirmed? That's scary
It's
because
just
it's not like there's this thing that's hidden from you and then boom, it's in your face. This is actually happening the entire time, and it's like you're a witness to it, and you have no way to like warn that person. That is fear. That is being afraid of your surroundings because you can't control it. That's a good execution of like making someone afraid, as opposed to just like we're gonna freak you out with this thing.
The one thing I did like though is that they have like a plot twist with this one, where the husband, if they continue doing what they're doing, he's gonna die.
Yeah,
or
some
something.
demonic presence is like after him, and
It's not
using
after
them
the
as
kid.
bait.
He's using
Yeah.
the family as pawns. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
Definitely love that Conjuring in general, like both of them
Was it?
is very story based instead of like the scare factor which you guys are talking about.
Is he in another series of horror movies, or was The Conjuring 2?
The male actor?
Yeah, where's like where he goes to like hell,
Oh
where
yeah.
like the kids dream or
Insidious.
something? Insidious, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Is it the same guy?
I think he's the father.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Sorry, I just remembered him whipping a tea kettle at his wife's head when she was possessed.
Yeah.
It was like I wonder if that'll happen, but it was a totally different, more serious tone of movie.
Next up is Genius with Nicole Kidman, Jude Law, Guy Pearce, Colin Firth, and Dominic West.
Not impressed with this one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know what? It looks cool because I mean, being a creative person, I like to see examples of other creative people who have existed and their style of work or their execution of their work. And you hear a lot of stories about like creatives and artists and they're feverishly working and they're never happy with their stuff and they're always editing it. And that was really interesting to see. What I felt like was the whole trailer was basically the entire movie. And I feel like that guy could have made a cameo in Midnight in Paris. Like, it does not have to be a movie dedicated
Owen
to
Wilson?
Yeah, right? Because you got Hemingway and all those guys and like they all show up and have their own little like, you know, artist fan service.
Salvador Dali.
Salvador Dali's in there. Was it Adrian Brody?
Adrian Brody.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a great
He's
actor.
handsome. I love him. It's the same name as me. It's just a qualitative trait amongst Adrians. That's my feelings on the movie. It seems very much like there's no substance to it. I had this like aha moment watching it. Like there's an episode of The Simpsons where Homer's in like the video store, and he's like watching this like chimp movie or whatever with explosions, and then the guy's like, "Oh, do you want to rent it?" He's like, "Why? I just saw the best part." Like, that's exactly what I was like. Oh, okay. I don't have to watch this because I know the whole life story now.
From a writer's perspective, I really felt it at the same time.
You feel that like
Yeah.
like his like intensity in his work, right? He's like, you need to do this, and you need to add this and this and this. And it's like, yeah.
The book was like 5,000 pages.
Yeah, it was insane.
Is it based on a true story?
I think it is, isn't it?
I don't remember what the trailer said it was based on a true story or not.
Usually does.
Probably. I don't know. It's just, I'm sure it happened to somebody somewhere at some point in time.
The one thing I like though is that they don't tell you what the book is about in the trailer. Or no, it's based on America.
Is that the rest of the story?
Yeah. So I mean that's the interesting part, I guess.
Next up is Central Intelligence with Kevin Hart, The Rock, and Aaron Paul.
Buddy cop. Buddy cop, buddy cop, buddy cop.
I like the relationship though. I think it's a good duo in terms of the comedic.
Kevin Hart,
Honestly,
popular guy in high school.
Like a Tank and a Mini Cooper.
They're like complete opposites, exactly.
And role reversed in the future. It's hilarious.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, he's the cool one. He's the nerd. I mean, I don't know. I am not a huge fan of Kevin Hart.
Oh.
Like he's funny. He's he's funny and he's corny, but it's like I see him akin to a chihuahua.
really?
Yeah, man. Like he's just little and he's barking at the big dogs. He's like, I got this. I got this. I got this.
He is very yappy.
He's yappy. And you know what I mean? And it's funny, and then it's like it doesn't have any like stay. Like I can't watch it again. You know what I mean? And but I will say that the stuff he has been in has been funny.
Yep.
My only thing is like I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna buy this on DVD and watch it again. Yeah.
The one part I love about the trailer is where The Rock throws the grenade under the car. He starts speeding up. It's hilarious.
Okay. You're gonna fight me on Kevin Hart.
Well, I think he's funny. Like being just, I'd say I'm a Kevin Hart fan, so I'm gonna see it because of that.
Yeah.
The trailer, it does look like a buddy cop movie. I mean,
It is, but yeah.
but
That's not bad.
it's like it's not a bad thing. It's not like I just want to see it because I think it is going to be funny because he's in it.
Yeah.
I just feel like when it's the future, he's Hobbs from Fast and Furious in a comedy, pretty much.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's true actually. Was he also CIA in Fast and Furious?
Yeah.
He's like, no, I gotta go back to my high school buddy. Like, says bye to Vin Diesel and drives off into the sunset.
I forgot about that.
That'd actually pretty joke if they tied that in somehow. Like at the end, Vin Diesel rolls up in like a muscle car. Like, damn.
We got a new job for you.
That's so bad. Oh my god.
All right, guys, move out of my way because next one up is Finding Dory.
Yay! I cannot wait for this.
Ellen DeGeneres, Albert Brooks, Ed O'Neill, Ty Burrell from Modern Family, Idris Elba, and Diane Keaton.
Idris Elba's in that movie?
Idris Elba's in that movie.
Yeah.
What? Yo, for real? Idris Elba's in that movie?
Who is he voicing?
What?
I don't know yet, actually.
I think actually, you know what? I think I did hear his voice in the trailer.
Is he the octopus?
No.
No.
He's someone like trying to get them out or like helping her get out.
Yeah, the octopus is trying to help her get out.
No, like another one of the fish or something. I don't remember.
Oh.
But I remember hearing the voice and I'm like, yo, who's that? And you just said Idris Elba. I'm like, oh, what? He's great. Let's just talk about Idris Elba.
Yeah, that's what I swear he's only done serious movies. He's only done like dramas.
Yeah,
No, he was just in Zootopia as well.
Was he?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was
he was
the
the-
cop.
the
I mean, yeah,
Oh, the
chief.
bull, Chief, the
Yeah.
bull. Yeah.
Yeah.
He also did the Jungle Book.
Who was he in the jungle?
It wasn't Bagheera. Was it Bagheera?
The tiger, yeah.
Oh no, Shere Khan was the
Shere Khan,
tiger.
yeah.
Okay, Bagheera's the jaguar. But
What else? He's been in some comedies. Or like he's had like some lighter roles. Rock and Rolla
Oh, I never saw that.
with it's a pretty little. I'm a big Guy Ritchie fan, so I'll watch anything he makes, even if it sucks. But he always does these wicked, like over the top English gangster movies, and he was in that one, and he had kind of like, it's like a, for lack of a better example, it's English comedy, but like a gangster movie. So it's like very dry and like forward, but it's just a lighter, like, take. It's not super gritty like Lock, Stock, even though that movie was pretty funny too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Getting back on track, I just
Dory.
feel
Yeah,
like
that's right. That's right. See, I told you, man. You can't mention Idris Elba.
I just love how it's both nostalgia and something new.
yeah.
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure you're gonna be there opening night. Just like get out of
Oh,
my way,
no.
child.
I didn't realize Ellen did the voice in Finding Nemo, so now that I know that it's Dory, all I can picture is her face every time she
It kind of looks.
Well,
like her.
some animated movies try to do that and move their facial
Yeah.
features into their characters.
I like the storyline behind this though, like the new relationships and stuff. I bet you I'm gonna cry though, like if something happens.
Pixar does that to
Yeah.
you.
Oh, Pixar.
That's what happened with Toy
Following
Story.
those steps.
Up.
Up was depressing.
know what? I
Like
didn't cry
5
during
minutes
that.
in. Really?
I did not.
That beginning scene got to me.
My
I'll
heart is
admit
made of
that.
stone. I was watching and I'm like, yeah, I had a good life. That's pretty normal.
I cried everything.
I'm pretty sure if you saw anybody's life in like pictures to a really sad song, I don't know. I mean, I liked the movie. I thought it was cute, but I didn't get everybody like crying and stuff.
I actually like that it has like both the, well, dad-in-law character and son from Modern Family. In this one, it's pretty
for the
cool.
voices.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ed O'Neill's the octopus.
Nice.
Oh, and there's apparently something after the credits for this one.
Yeah, Cineplex
So we
pre-show
gotta-
Yeah.
talked about that in
Oh.
the interview.
Gotta stay for that too.
How long
So,
it's been since the first
There's probably gonna be a Finding Nemo 3.
For sure, like everything.
If there's
all these-
post credits, definitely.
Yeah, all these
Yeah.
movies come out. Right?
Nemo might have babies, guys.
Isn't
That'd be
Nemo
so
a baby?
cute. Yeah. Actually, how long has it been since the
Like
first?
10 years.
Yeah,
and then
but
Nemo's still the same age.
yeah,
Nemo's
it's
in
only
college.
6 months later apparently.
Nemo's in,
really?
Nemo's in college. Nemo's getting like his
Yeah.
yeah, he's
Okay.
he's graduating.
Dory's been living with them and stuff for the past half year pretty much.
Okay.
That's passed by since the first one.
Cool.
Alright, Independence Day 2 with Marlique Monroe, Joey King, Liam Hemsworth, Jeff Goldblum, William
Yeah.
Fichtner, and Bill Pullman, and Jesse T. Usher.
I just want to say Liam Hemsworth. Yeah.
No.
That's a good choice.
I'm sorry. What? Liam Hemsworth?
Mhm.
Really?
What?
Over Jeff Goldblum? Over sexy Goldblum?
Who's Jeff Goldblum?
Child.
Oh my god.
Child. I'm gonna buy you a T-shirt with a sexy Jeff Goldblum on it, and then you'll understand. You'll understand, and you
Okay.
can never go back.
Wait, who's Jeff Goldblum again?
The one with the glasses who talks really funny.
Oh, him! I love him.
Oh, I love how I just had to say that.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
He's great. Oh man.
Jurassic Park.
Yeah, sexy Goldblum Jurassic Park.
Yeah,
That was the first one, right?
Eaten by the T-Rex.
Yeah.
Did he get eaten by
In the
T-Rex?
toilet.
No. Am I misremembering this movie? He made it out. He was in the.
I swear he got eaten by the T-Rex in the
Didn't he?
toilet
No,
stand.
he made it.
No,
to the
someone
second-
else did that was close to him, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, man. He was in the second and third movies, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Okay,
Or
my
at least
bad.
second.
Or
I
second.
don't remember 3 too
Oh no,
well.
who was
to
the
be-
British
yeah.
dude? John Peck. Was that his name?
Yes.
Anyway, we're going off topic.
Yeah, we're
off topic.
Another alien invasion, guys.
Like,
just
Jeff Goldblum,
20
Idris Elba. These are heavy
20 years
hitters.
Later.
Yeah. Is it 20 years?
20 years later. They had 20 years to prepare.
Jesse T.
That's
Usher playing Will Smith's son.
Yeah. He seems like he's doing a
Is
pretty
he in
good
it?
job.
Is he gonna like show up in a wheelchair and be like tough as nails?
Will
leading
Smith?
the-
No, Will Smith's not in it.
Well, he's not in it, but the way they write him out, it seems like his plane did crash completely.
Oh, but what if there's a post-credit scene
And he's just like,
pops
he's like,
up out of
yeah,
nowhere?
he's like living in the
Right?
middle of the desert in like a shack.
Oh,
he's
that'd
like
be cool.
commando off the
Just
grid.
comes out of the rubble. Sup,
Like
guys?
kidnapped by the aliens,
Happy-
and then 20 years
happy-
later he shows up.
Yeah, what if they made clones of him? Maybe that's like they like cloned him, and that's why they have ace pilots.
I don't know about that.
Hey.
I think if usually isn't Suicide Squad the only movie where Will Smith's in where he's not like a lead role?
Yeah, doesn't
He's
he have this
kinda
thing about
lead.
being lead roles?
Yeah, in a sense.
Yeah, that's kind of his thing.
Yeah.
Huh.
Apparently, there's a sequel to pretty much all his movies in the next few years.
Really?
Oh god.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Hollywood's running out of ideas.
They're gonna make an After Earth too.
Oh, seriously? I was just thinking
No,
of that.
the movie's terrible. Don't say that. Don't jinx it.
No, I was thinking of that though, but I'm like, that's the last movie I remember watching him in with Jaden.
cringeworthy.
This one looks really dramatic though. Like it's one of those movies where
Yeah.
I'm like, I root for the characters and like don't die,
What?
but at the same time, it's like, please die to make it more entertaining. I don't know.
Liam Hemsworth.
Yeah, he should die. He should die in Jeff Goldblum's arms. Yeah,
Oh,
take
that'd be
that.
so-
Take that, internet.
He's so tragic.
Do what you will. What I like about it, it feels like it has a lot of those '80s tropes.
Yep.
Like the president going into the room and is like,
Oh,
Mr. President, he's like, get what you can.
Yeah.
You're like all those like one-liners right before like, shit goes down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. I live for campy '80s
Yeah.
like action movies.
What does he say in the trailer? I think our prayers have been answered. Thank you, Mr. President. And then he hangs up the phone,
Yeah.
and then big sigh of relief after that.
Oh my goodness.
You know what I hate though is that they never show the president. Like, I get the big secrecy behind it, but
What do you mean? In the trailer?
in the trailer.
They show
Bill
him.
Pullman's
There's a whole
the
scene with him like walking into
president.
Okay, I
The
don't
one
know.
with the
Wait, he's
happy
still the
beard?
president? Oh, he's not the president anymore.
Yeah. Well, I believe he's the president actually.
Oh wow.
20 years later,
20.
he's still president.
Hey
is
man,
that, is
if
that
you-
allowed?
If you save Earth,
Maybe he didn't do a second term in the past, so he
Yeah,
was
man.
allowed to.
Maybe.
remember Futurama? We're gonna have like president of Earth.
Yeah.
Richard Nixon. This is man bot. That was funny. That was a good show. I'm gonna watch that now. All right. Yeah, no, 80s campiness action movie. Looks. I'll watch it. I'm not expecting. Like,
There's definitely a lot of references to the first one.
there
Oh,
should
yeah.
be.
There's a-
Will Smith on his son's locker and
The
everything.
photo,
The photo.
family photo.
Nice.
Yeah.
CGI looks great, I guess.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
the effects looks
definitely.
really good.
Good.
Yeah,
Stuff
it was
blowing
actually
up
nice.
everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm
So
looking
the-
forward to it, to be honest.
Yeah, the gravity scene was the one I liked. Like,
Oh, when
it
everything
pulled
comes
up,
falling
it's
and then it's like,
what goes up
Must come down. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
Next up is Civil War movie Free State of Jones. Matthew McConaughey, Kerry Russell, Mahala Ali.
That's all I had to say. It's just
Matthew McConaughey.
Matthew McConaughey.
Hey, hey.
Hey. All right.
All right.
I love how that's like everyone's go-to. He's like, oh, I do a great Matthew
That-
McConaughey.
All right.
And he's like, okay, can you do anything else? Okay.
No.
I do the Lincoln commercials. That's mine. I do the Lincoln commercials. That's my impersonation of him. Dazed and Confused, solid movie there. No, it looks really cool. It's actually funny. I was watching it, and I couldn't tell if it was like based off of an actual event or something, because a lot of the tropes are like just things I'm seeing were historically. Just like have happened.
Oh, okay.
Like the scene in the trailer where they're going to the funeral and they're like, oh, he won't miss this.
And they're all
then
hiding.
They're all hiding in like the casket and stuff like that.
Bang, bang, bang.
That's actually, if you guys are into like Vikings or anything like that. In the TV show, it was Ragnar Lothbrok that did it, but I think in actual history, it was his son, Bjorn Ironside, who he faked his own death, and he had been converted to like Christianity, and he like hid in his casket, and then he like jumped out and killed like the king.
Well, I know this
and
one's
everybody.
based on a true story. I just remembered something.
That is, but I mean, it's cool.
Maybe
if
there's
someone,
a bit of a
someone
mix
read
of
history.
a lot of history
Yeah.
and then
Well, there's a
maybe
kid.
a tiny bit of their own story.
Yeah,
There's a kid in the movie who's the great great grandson of the guy that is the story is based on.
Cool. Okay, so it is based on
It is
something.
based. Yeah, they
Cool.
dug back.
So you let me
somewhere.
go off on a total tangent and sound like an idiot on purpose. Got it. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Sorry.
That's fine. That's cool. I just wanted to tell a Viking story. No, it looks really interesting in the whole kind of like Civil War thing. I mean, when it gets visited, it's always like there's a rebel and he's fighting or he's on his own, and this is a different way of presenting it, where it's like just unifying people and like race together. And it seems pretty interesting, especially now. It's a big topic right now. Just realizing that like there's always been people trying, and there's always been people in the way, and it's how you rise above that and kind of make your stand. That's at least how I feel about it.
No, I like those war action movies that are based on true stories.
Mm.
Those ones are like my favorite.
Next up is The Shallows with Blake Lively.
Okay.
I think it looked interesting. I mean, you know, pretty
You're gonna
girl
have
on
to-
a beach by
You're gonna have
herself.
to really. That's good. Honestly, unless it's probably gonna be a short movie, or they're really gonna have to just like put a lot.
Maybe
of filler
there's
in
story
that
we
movie or
don't
something.
know
Or there's gonna be
about.
like a lot of flashback or stories, or like maybe
That's
like
the worst. I hate
like
flashbacks.
because
Tell a
honestly.
It's like Castaway with Tom
It
Hanks.
seems very straightforward. It seems like I don't want to I don't want to judge too soon, but it looks like something that could be summed up into a half an hour
Straight to
TV show or
TV
something.
movie.
That is
Yeah.
true.
Straight to TV
It
movie.
seems like why?
So
am
it
I gonna
depends.
sit
They'd have to
there
pull
for
it
an
off
hour and a half?
really. Huh?
Like, why am I gonna sit there for an hour and a half and watch this chick like?
Yeah, I mean, then again, people did sit for an hour and a half to see a guy like trapped on in a boulder between a
Yeah,
boulder.
that was crazy.
127
Right?
hours.
27 hours is intense.
How they're gonna make it that interesting with just a shark and water?
I mean, it already looks vastly more interesting because there's a lot more movement.
Yeah.
Maybe it was very like static and
Surfer
like,
Jaws.
yeah, exactly, right? And like people
Yeah.
are getting killed, and she's like makeshifting weapons or like
Yeah.
a way to get off by
Try to
like
swim across the
collecting
void.
all of their stuff. Yeah.
Well, the thing is, at the beginning of the trailer, she's surfing, and then there's the part where the shark comes up, but then it jumps back to her biting into the apple. And then, you know, like you said, they had the flashback.
Yeah.
So-
It was all a dream. Dream sequence.
I don't know. It'd have to be really well written, I think, for it to be interesting. I don't know.
What if she makes it off, and then they come back to kill the shark, and then she gets stuck on it again?
Oh god.
That would be terrible.
That's the setup for the second movie. Come on.
I don't know, but you know, I mean, it could be good. You know, it could be good. I mean, what was the movie with who's directing it though? I don't know who the director is. I mean,
That I'm unsure.
We didn't write it down.
It could
Sorry
be,
guys, didn't write down the directing.
I'm half and half. I mean, I'm iffy. I'm just gonna stay like neutral with this one because usually movies with a little bit of substance, if they're pulled off really well, it can be good. Yeah, as I keep saying that over and over again. What was that movie? There was a movie about a dude within it. Remember Buried? I mean, that was a decent movie, and that was within a coffin.
Phone booth.
Is that with Colin Farrell? No, was it?
Who was that?
Am I thinking of
No,
where he calls the phone and then the guy's like,
why am I
shooting people?
blanking right now?
I don't remember who that
I didn't
was.
see this movie, so I have no
That
idea.
didn't just happen in a phone. That was vastly more interesting. I'm not gonna play
Kind
it
of,
safe.
yeah, it is.
I'm not
Kind
gonna
of.
play it safe. I'm gonna say that it's gonna suck.
Yeah, it might. It doesn't look that interesting to me. From when I saw the trailer, I was like,
I'm taking it over.
The trailer, from what I can tell,
Giving
is
it a
probably more
s-
exciting than the actual movie.
Maybe a C class movie.
No, I'm not giving it a C because I get C's in school and I'm awesome. That movie's gonna be straight up.
All right. Any final statements for any of the movies?
Which one are you guys most excited to see? Top 3 out of our selection.
Independence Day 2.
Finding Dory.
Yeah, that's my number 1 right now.
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably check it out. I don't know. I'm not really like super excited to watch any of them, but I'll still check them out. You know what I mean? Like,
There's a lot of sequels this month too.
Yeah, I like to be proven wrong. I like to go in with low expectations because a big thing is like people overhype movies and you go in and then you're just more disappointed than if the movie's just bad in the first place.
Yeah.
Last Airbender.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so I don't know. I just go in pessimistic and like to be pleasantly surprised, and that's my workaround to not being bitter. I sound so bitter.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening. Take care.
Adios.
Cheers.